Sometimes even I miss in terms of creating content because not long ago I released my Mr. Boo EZA showcase and I didn't get too many comments about the actual video. But to me, when re-watching it, I felt like I just didn't give Mr. Boo justice. So what I want to do here is re-upload the Mr. Boo showcase, but add a little bit onto the showcase. So the first 7 or so minutes are going to be from the previous video, which I've already probably unlisted the video, so that's gone. I'll put a timestamp here for the new content if you've already seen it, if you've already seen the showcase. But what we're going to add on into this video for Mr. Boo is some tanking situation, because all I really focused on, or what I really showed, was his damage output and his defense, but I didn't really show that in practice. So anyway, thank you guys. If you have already watched it, I would really appreciate if you just left a like on today's video. You know, watch the whole video would be awesome. You don't have to, of course. But yeah, anyway, let's get into it. So today we're going to be showcasing the EZA for the Tech World Tournament Mr. Boo. When I saw his EZA details, I was actually quite surprised at how good he can actually be. So I'm super excited to try him out in today's video and to see if he has any impact on the free-to-play scene, and if he is even usable on artificial life forms, which is an important category to be using right now. We are going to be running double Gamma 1, 200% leader for the Mr. Boo, which is really good. And we're just sticking around Legendary Vegeta event just because it is not the greatest team of all time. So we do want to at least give him a few turns here. I would like to get situations where we get 3 or more Rainbow Orbs multiple amounts of times. And we are going to witness the best OST intro. Actually, maybe not anymore, but still solid. All right, so we do get 4 Rainbow Orbs. So when you collect 2 Rainbow Orbs, you already get 50% damage reduction. And then from the 3rd one onwards, you get 10% additional damage reduction. So if you get 5 Rainbow Orbs, you get 50% damage reduction is what I'm thinking here. Then for each Rainbow Orb obtained, you get 50% attack and defense. So he is at 243,000. I was actually expecting a little bit more low-key. Does change into orbs and a random key sphere of another typing to rainbow. So he's got a double orb changing into rainbows, which is pretty cool. Low-key, maybe not as good as I thought. Luckily, he does greatly raise defense. You can calculate what he does get, which is a 50% boost here. So he's like 400,000 defense with damage reduction. I honestly thought the Rainbow Orbs would impact him a little bit more. He only gets attack plus 120% on Super. I don't know why they didn't give him defense, because he needed that. It wouldn't have made him OP whatsoever. Oh, my bad. I think I said the wrong thing when I said the damage reduction. He will have up to 80% damage reduction if you get 5 Rainbow Orbs. So I guess if you get the max Rainbow Orbs, the defense is fine. It's just that when is that going to happen? You know? Even at 4 is pretty solid as well. So he is definitely a character that will rely on orbs. Now, that was not his best situation, so I won't fault him for the low damage or anything like that right now that we just saw. Because I think he could actually hit pretty hard. That's where the Rainbow Orbs 50% attack and defense is going to kick in, and then the 120% attack on Super. His defense is going to be lacking, but he counteracts that with a decent amount of damage reduction. If you don't get that damage reduction, you are screwed. Kind of gives me that like Beerus vibe when the amount of defense damage reduction that he does have almost. We do have Kid Boo, which has margin and infinite regen. Margin gives 15% extra attack and defense, and then infinite regen will give us the 10% defense. So we also have the support from Kid Boo, and now our defense is 180,000. We are going to be getting 4 orbs. It's actually quite nice. So far, we are getting 4 orbs, which is like a decent. That's good. That is good. And then we had 300,000 defense starter turn. So with that, with the 4 Rainbow Orbs, I actually think it could be a really good first slot unit with that amount of damage reduction. I mean, this should be double digits. It's only Super Saiyan Vegeta. Yep. Well, not really, but triple digits. 6.6 million attack stat. So we're actually getting to a decent amount of damage. I think if you pair him up with another Orb Changer, you might actually be looking really good. I do have one, which is the Physical Boo. But he does, I think, need to take 5 hits. So might take a while to set things up. But once we get things set up, I hope to see this Boo just becoming a beast with like 5 rainbow orbs somehow. And you can always, on the other turn, obviously not... And you can always set things up here on the other turn. All these purples are going to be rainbow orbs. So I think we should be able to get like a really solid rainbow orb changing. And hopefully the Boo changes something else in that is present on the board into rainbow orbs and just fill out the board. And we get... Oh, because the battle changed. So got screwed over. Alright, with the Super Boo, it's a better linking situation because we get the Innocence and Shattering the Limit. It's providing a little bit extra. 4 rainbow orbs. That's 3 in a row. I'll keep taking the 3. 294k defense, and then he's like 400,000 defense. Easily post Super. I would definitely recommend additionals first, low-key. I'm thinking that if it's so easy to get these orbs, I low-key think additionals and then dodges is the way to go. It might be the first unit I don't even like. It depends. It depends. Like, some max dodge is probably the safest way to go. Actually, I'll probably do max dodge because I think I'll consider him as a first slot unit for margin power. Of course, we just take an abundance amount of damage. Actually, we're gonna die here. That's crazy. Well, I told you artificial life forms for free to play was pretty ass. Let's just move on, I guess. There were 4 orbs was a decent amount. I don't really want to jump into it again. So let's try out some tanking situations for Mr. Boo. I have him on the actual account here since this video is a bit later. This is what my actual hidden potential is looking like. 21 dodge. Fingers crossed he doesn't dodge too much. I'd like him to see what he can do with the damage reduction. Now, I'm only running him under the Vegito Blue as well as Tien and Chaozu, and not his proper, I guess, you know, artificial life forms or something like that, because I am most likely going to be using him on like a super team rather than those extreme teams that he can be a part of. All right, let's start things off here. We do have Mr. Boo in the rotation, and we can just chuck him in the first. Still has a pretty high shot that he's going to super attack in that first slot. Got some nice tanks, a little bit of support. The duo here. There's the super. It should be double digits with 4 rainbow orbs, right? 70%. Yep, double digits and type advantage. That's not the test, though. The next time we see Boo, we're going to see the int, so I will get into that once we have reached it. All right, here we go. We have the type disadvantage situation. We can grab 4 rainbow orbs. Got the double support as well. 200,000 defense. Not that good in terms of defense stat, but 70% damage reduction or 80% damage reduction, whatever. Double digits. We're really just hoping to see the super come through. Come on, come on. There it is. Don't dodge. There you go. So this hopefully is double digits. Yeah. All right. Let's move on to the next test. Next level of Boo tanking. Can he tank Cell Max? Of course, he is going to... Is he going to super in the first slot? I don't know. Well, you just got to put him in the middle here and hope that Cell doesn't super first slot. I mean, it can happen, but at the same time, we pray. God damn it. He could super twice. Could super twice. There is a lot of attacks. He is a boosted character, so he is an option for you to bring. And he tanks for double digits on the normals. But it looks as though we are not going to take the super. But I'm going to leave it to your imagination how much damage we take there. Next up is Merge Zamasu. Can he deal with Merge Zamasu's first turn Wrath? Look at that. That is asking for a super attack. 4 rainbow orbs. Let's see what he's got. Should be a super attack, like, literally here. Ooh. The type disadvantage, there's no items. We did get 4 rainbow orbs. Is not enough for you to tank. Alright, and our last test for this video is STR Cell Max Stage 2. Let's see what he's got in here. 4 rainbow orbs, like usual. 200,000 defense. Little 70% damage reduction. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Even post super greatly raised defense, it might help, but seeing as Mozomasu kind of ruined us. $30,000. I mean, normal attack 30,000, not bad. But the super attack's where it's really dangerous. And yeah, we're just instant dead. Instant dead. Still better than most free-to-play. Still better than a lot of free-to-play units. So you can't really fault that. It's just that you shouldn't probably rely on this guy all too much to help you solo missions. So this is Mr. Boo's details. All allies 3 key, attack defense 70% up, greatly raises defense for the 1 turn, and lowers attack. Attack defense 120%, attack 120% when performing a super. Imagine there was on defense super. It would be nuts. Changes in orbs and another key sphere of another type. 2 rainbow key spheres. I love the double orb changing. Attack defense 50% and recovers 30,000 HP. Didn't see that too often because we were starting like on an easy fight. Per rainbow key sphere obtained. So with 5 orbs, or let's say 4 orbs grabbed, we're getting over 120,000 HP per rainbow key spheres, which is a solid amount of healing. Reduce damage received by 50% when collecting 2 or more rainbow key spheres, and for each rainbow key sphere obtained from the 3rd onwards, reduces damage received by an additional 10%. So I think the 3rd one does count, which means you can get 80% damage reduction on 5 rainbow orbs, which is pretty sick. Pretty sick. Here's the defense calculation. So we got higher than this with the 4 rainbow, because this is calculating on 3 rainbow orbs, but let's just say 3 rainbow orbs here. Then you get to 385,000 defense, and then the additional 513. So with like 3 rainbow orbs, which is like 60% damage reduction, that is actually pretty good. Pretty good. That's like on high school Gohan's level. And then if you get the extra rainbow orbs, it really does make a difference. And then he's actually low-key better than high school Gohan in terms of tanking. So yeah, I really like Mr. Boo. I guess the only problem is that he is a margin power unit, so, and an artificial life form unit, so it's really tough to run him in different teams because he gets a little bit awkward. But other than that, I think he's a great EZA. Thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want early access to these YouTube videos as soon as I drop them and not having to wait, you can click the first link in my description to become a member, or click on the join button. You can get videos as soon as I upload them, as well as getting some other cool perks on this YouTube channel. But with that said, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Until the next one, peace.